So, it is time to head back and do some more Ace Attorney goodness in the courtroom battles and the investigations and all the fun stuff to do with being a lawyer in blue. Welcome back, everyone, to the next edition of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, part of the Ace Attorney trilogy here, and part of my Ace Attorney chronology playthrough with all the games done in in-game timeline order. Having a great time with it so far, and having a great time with where we just left off in our last episode. It was very, very exciting, starting into case number 1-4 of the game, Turnabout Goodbyes, I think it's called, or something like that. I might be getting that wrong. If I am, I will revoke my Ace Attorney fan card right now. But we're going to continue the game here today. First of all, let me welcome my Twitch chat folk and my YouTube chat folk as well. If you're watching this in the YouTube highlight after the fact, thank you for tuning in. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, welcome along for the ride. If you like what you see, of course, do let me know. Leave a like and comment down below. And if you want to go further with your love and support and see some more of this in the future, as well as all the other stuff coming along, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell as well to get those notifications pushed through to you. So as I said, continuing in Turnabout Goodbyes. Yes, I got it right. We are still in the midst of investigations because we had wrapped up on the previous case, and the essential TLDR that you need to know about where we left off is that Miles Edgeworth, our future husbando, is being awaiting a trial for a murder that happened out on a lake on Christmas, in and around Christmas Day here. So we have been going around trying to gather as much help and as much evidence as we can. Edgeworth still is being afflicted with these unnecessary feelings and doesn't want us to have anything to do with him right now, but we're still like, we're gonna do things on our own anyway. We've met a very eccentric southern male photographer who has given us some likely evidence to use later. Bear with me as I just remove that. That's my PC, not yours. Don't worry about it. And one of our new leads is to head back potentially to the Grossman Law Offices, I think it is. Because that is one of the pieces that we got. Because what it is that Maya was able to take a look. We can't see the photo of the headshot of the victim, but Maya did and remembered potentially who it is, and it reminded them about a potential link to Grossberg. So I think going to Grossberg Law Offices right there is our next point of call. Who thought we'd be back here? My goodness. December 25th in the Grossberg Law Offices. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Miss something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Miss something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yeah.
Ooh, you've grown. Don't get funny. Don't get funny. Just be appreciative, but don't make it weird, please, Grossberg. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Again, please don't make it weird. It takes me back. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir, could you stop being weird for a moment? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? I should say so. I don't think there's any need to look at what happened here, because we've seen it in the previous case. There used to be a big old photo here that got repossessed. And all is, you know... Is a bit slightly less well off, isn't he? So... What the heck happened here? There was a murder last night. Murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
Well, I guess he hadn't heard anything. He's as blind on this as a bat. Because bats technically see by hearing about things, and Grossberg has heard nothing, therefore he is blind like a bat. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts.
Yeah, I got repossessed by that terrible and abso-positively annoying red-white fellow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we didn't like him. We could give him potential information here. Maybe he might know who it is when we give the autopsy report to them, maybe?
Strange.
Yeah, this is the face here that Maya supposedly remembers as somebody from her life in some way or fashion. That's not been elaborated yet, but maybe it will through this. Only thing I'll say about this case is that I fondly remember it. Yeah, everybody remembers 1-4 in some way or fashion of Ace Attorney 1, so I'm seeing it fully for the first time myself, and it's very, very fun.
I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before.
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Sure, I suppose so. Do you want to take a look at the lake photo of the scene of the crime?
Oh, so this is the moment the crime took place, eh?
Yeah.
You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all.
Of course you're not. Would you like to hear about the supposed monster of the lake? Are you interested in that?
My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that.
Of course. Maybe unlocking... Yep, okay, we can now talk about Robert Hammond some more. Oh no, they got Hammy. They did indeed. I don't know what Hammy did to deserve it, but we'll see. Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? So why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used the spirit medium.
Huh? Wait! You don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
Okay. That is how we now know that the Fays are related to all this, and that's why Maya knows some things.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
Is that because he just doesn't want platitudes? Because the way of fixing this entire thing maybe wasn't the perfect solution? Maybe? DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait! What does that case have to do... have anything to do with, Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
That would be photo of Misty Faye, I guess.
Wait! This is a photograph of my mother!
An old photograph, DL6A, Incident Exhibit A, is written on the back. A photo of Misty Faye added to the court record. Oh, shoot. Right. Nothing else to say. Can we get him to maybe say some more info about this?
Misty Faye, mother of Mia and Maya Faye. Show this photograph to Miles Edgeworth. He'll have something to say to you then.
Alright. You're gonna get our hopes up here. This is not a nice way to spend Christmas, I'll tell you what, Maya. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room! What's this? I was hoping you'd got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. I guess he hasn't found anyone yet. He's a terrible liar sometimes. Alright. Those unnecessary feelings of yours, prepare to have them shattered. Let's go. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. You know, my unnecessary feelings and such. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Thank you, we have broken him. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What?
That blasted statute.
Nick? What does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
Oh, shoot. We don't want that, I don't think.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why you go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Hello! It's oh my god, is this attorney? Yes, it is. Also, hi!
Hi to you too, Snakes Wife. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're having a lovely day, time zone, whatever it may be for you. And yes, it is Ace Attorney times. And we're getting right stuck into 1-4. If you know, you know. Let's go, some more.
So your father was a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it. It's complicated and gives me unnecessary feelings.
Yeah. What else to try and present to you?
I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that.
Mystery of the thing.
What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right?
Oh, for crying out loud. What about the camera?
Oh, thanks for following, I appreciate it, thank you!
That's so kind of you. Not in the mood for that. In the mood for the lake photo, maybe?
Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right.
Huh?
It pains me to ask you this now.
Oh, I know! You want us to defend you!
Yes. Will you?
Of course we won't. Game over. End credits. Go get a drink down the pub, everybody. We've wrapped up here. It's fine. Oh my goodness. We gotta defend future Spando. We gotta do it. Who could have guessed this day would come? Why are you sounding so smug about this, Phoenix? What's all this about?
Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back?
Everybody's confused about this. What's going on here?
For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. And then tell him once I'm done here, his salary report is due. His next salary evaluation will be done as soon as I am done with this trial and escaped from this darn detention center. There you go.
Of course we will. Not. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We got a YTP that. I'll make the alternate reality where, like, yeah, Phoenix is just an absolute, like, just the biggest dick to everybody, you know? The biggest, like, the biggest, most insufferable lawyer out there who's like, I am better than all of you. Oh, Edgeworth, you want me to defend you? Oh, of course I will. Not. Just, you know, bowl it out of there. That would be so funny. Alright. Edgeworth request document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney put into my pocket. Well, I guess we should... Uh-huh? What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Ah! It's coming down. Oh, that was scary.
That could have been very real. See, I live in Japan right now, which is a place in the country that is quite prone to such events happening. could you imagine the timing? If right at the same time that happened, it happened right here. Even just a little teeny little one. Like, that would have been just... Wow, that would have put me on edge something fierce. Like, I've not been through a massive one in my life over here. I've been through, like, several sort of, like, little ones. Like, the biggest one that I've been through wasn't even really... I wasn't directly in the center of it. But... Yeah, even that one that I felt, like... There was one that hit my current part of the country. I like to say about like 7.5 years ago now. And I wasn't too far away from the main sort of epicenter when it happened. And it was surreal. I remember walking. It was early in the morning. I was walking towards my workplace from the train station. And as I'm walking through, all of a sudden, I see like the telegraph poles sort of like go this sort of movement, and I'm like, huh, like it's blustery today, being like a mid-June sort of day. It's unusually blustery, but I don't think it's that blustery to make the shake like that. And then that's when I realized, nope, this is a geological event. Oh goodness! And then all the sirens on the public speakers go off and say like, this is an earthquake. Take precautions, get to safety, whatever. Brace yourselves for it. That kind of thing. And then walk into my workplace, everyone's lining out in the yard, and it's basically, yeah, no work for the day. Just go on, be safe. So yeah, very surreal to have that like actually happen. Japan is on like I think like 3 tectonic plates. There's a lot of tectonic and seismic activity that happens around here. Tons of tiny ones that'll happen. Some places will be hit like with like hot spots of them for like a few days, or maybe even longer than that. There's currently a place in the South Japan Sea, or like the South Pacific Sea, like the south coast of Japan, one of the islands there. I don't know if it's like eased off now, but at least a couple of like months ago, they were going through like so many little teeny tiny ones just like constantly. This little like barely populated island down there, but still, they were getting hit by them just constantly for like days and days and days and days and days on end. I have no idea if it's even stopped by now, but yeah. Even going through like so many tiny ones like that, I wouldn't be able to stand it. I've had another occurrence of one happening. Not a massive one. I was slightly further away from the epicenter of it, but there was one that hit on New Year's Day in 2024. You might have read about that in the news. There was another one that did that. It was like I said, it was on New Year's Day. I had done a late shift and late stream the night before, so I was like in the middle of nap time. And I got up from that nap at around about like 4-ish p.m. wherever it was. But yeah, as soon as I woke up from that nap, I felt shakes. I felt shakes as I was lying in bed. And I'm like, okay. Feeling one of those happening as the first thing that you notice or experience from waking up from a nap is, to put it in the best words possible, not pleasant at all. So yeah. Luminek. Like, I take the risk being here. I still love being over here, of course, but yeah, there's always that part of me that's like, every day pay attention to the freaking reports on the meteorological websites that the people that are responsible for letting you know about like shocks and stuff, and yeah, it's a risk. It's a risk. It's always something that we've got to be prepared for. So I remember going through one in my life that was about 20 years ago, 4 or 5 on the Richter. Yeah, I've never been I don't think I've ever been in shakes that I've registered more than about 4 on the Richter. Because I've not been like right in the epicenter of them happening. But that's not to say that if I continue living here, that at some point, statistically, there might be a time where I go through one that's, a kind of a big one. So always gotta be prepared. if I'm gonna stick it out here, I've got to be prepared for them, you know. And wherever you are, if your place is also a hotbed for stuff like this, make sure you're prepared as well. You know your emergency plans, you've got emergency equipment on standby, you know your evacuation places, you know your emergency contacts if you need to, and just make sure that is all up to snuff, and make sure that you regularly check them out as well, just in case they're changed, or just in case you need to update them or anything. Make sure you keep on top of that, alright? So, serious talk out of the way. Yeah, this all happened because Earthquake apparently happened in the middle of video game. This is... wow. Huh? Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
Up there! He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in the ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. So me thinks. Round about the same time, he ended up witnessing death of his own father. He might associate that with potentially some kind of earth tremor event that happened around about the same time, or at least something that felt like an earth tremor event, and it is massively traumatic to him right now. That's opened up an absolute, you know, response in him. Wow. Yeah. I can understand fully, honestly. I've only experienced one earthquake, it was very minor. I think the first time being in this country that I felt like the experience of one was... I think it only happened, like, within the first 3 months of me being in this country. I felt my first experience of being through shakes like that, and it was, yeah, like I said, very surreal to go through. Especially coming from somewhere in the world that does not have any seismic activity, like, at all, and hasn't done so for thousands and thousands and thousands of years by this point. To go from somewhere that is relatively stable to somewhere that is, you know, like 3 tectonic plates just smushed together like that, and they're all constantly still fighting each other still. It's definitely something to adapt to. I will say that. It's definitely a change. Alright. All that done. Criminal Affairs Department, because that is where Gumshoe is. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. That's where the boy is. Hey, what's going on here? My god, you need to say that exactly like Billy Eichner from, where is it? From, The Lion King. Hey! What's going on here? I love that. So what's going on here? Well, what's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, say she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of hearts. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Are you trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Not at all. No. Here, you're gonna want to see this. Just like, shut you up for a little bit. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey. Hey, you guys felt that earthquake a little while back? Damn, I was worried. I spilled my instant noodles all over myself.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
No, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right.
He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go in and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later!
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Yeah, like I said, the timing of traumatic event and seismic event are probably inextricably linked. That's what we're gonna say. So yeah.
But then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
Oh, what indeed happened to the boy, the future husbando? What on earth even did happens? Save your progress up to this point, yes please. Because we are about to get started with... Trial day. It says day 2 trial, but it's trial day part 1. And it's said to be continued right the heck now! December 26, 9:44 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god!
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Huh. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He told me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. And maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Sounds like probably no. That's probably wishful thinking, Maya. Also, hi, Cedar Ramachon. case 4 asterisk. Gets the popcorn out. Yes, definitely get the popcorn out. And hello, NHL fan. Yes, I'm doing well. I hope everybody is out there as well. Hope you're all doing great. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
Well, I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia...
Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh.
Why are you hesitating, girl?
I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried. But I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh gosh, what bad timing. Just my luck. Yeah, that is like primo main protagonist of video game luck. Definitely.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, wait, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. It is time! as one baboon from one certain Disney animated film would be. Or heck, or frig, or fudge nuggets. Definitely. Or as one certain Scottish person would say, the fudge. And that's what he would say. District, December 26th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. Third.
Before we put this court into session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth, we're going to take an intermission.
I'll take one right now. I know it's pretty early. The ads don't start again for another 5 minutes, but we're gonna run the thing immediately. Just in time, me back with unnecessary feelings. We've kind of fought through them. Kind of. At least enough to actually get started with this trial. So, yeah. Been playing some Sonic Shadow Generations. Awesome. That is brilliant. Shadow Generations in particular is fantastic. I love that. But yes, let's get started with our ad break here. I know it's early, but we might as well run it early. Because this is a good, like, pause point, I think. So we'll take our break in the Twitch land and also run the ads during that time to get rid of pesky pre-rolls. There will be no break in the YouTube highlight, of course, because we always cut them out. But if you're watching this in YouTube land and you want to take a pause and come back to us later, then please go do that. If you need to take care of some business and come back to us later, that's absolutely fine. Please make sure you are practicing that self-care, and I'll see you back here, in any case, when we come back in a few minutes after my break time. So see you in a few minutes. This stream is now back in session. Good to have you back for this one. Hope you've been having a great time so far, enjoying the video. If you have been doing so, particularly all of you in YouTube land watching this back, do let me know if you've enjoyed this. Leave a like and comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell as well if you want to go further with your love and support and see more of this in the future. So, thank you for coming along, and we're gonna kick off the trial of this episode. So let's start it again.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would not stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
Oh, what's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describes the incident now. Aber ganz schnell. if we're going with my sort of like German twang for him, yes. We're not gonna go absolutely scary, you know, bad Germans from that era, but we're gonna go pretty German, or as much German as I can manage. So we'll see.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping there on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 AM, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. The overhead map of Gold Lake added to the court record, thank you. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now, jetzt. Ganz schnell.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma?
Ja?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh, 999. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right.
No, he's not! He most certainly am not! Oh, dear me. Alright, testimony from him on the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. You had to arrest future husbando? How could you do this to me?
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! Wow. I don't even get to say yes. This is like, I get a feeling. I feel like I know why this man has been winning trials for 40 years. He is what we call the grand puppet master. Shall we say the toy maker? He is the one who makes the toys of all the puppets, and then he controls them all on the stage, and he plays out this perfect play in his own little way to make sure that the things go as he has planned, as he has foretold, as he has foreplanned. And then, yeah, that's basically it. I had nothing more than that. Okay, you know what to do when we get testimony. We get all the flavor text and all of the tasty law, so we go press everything. Hold it! So you received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? Let me check something. If I'm going full German on this one, I may as well go as much German as I can. Change that to that, and then go... Objection. Now, there we go. Now, does that reverse translate? Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. Okay. Ah, yes, Stella gave me the exact same word that I just found here. Yes, indeed. So yeah, if we're going full Deutsch on this, we're going full Deutscher, 100% Deutscher, then we will say Einspruch. Is how it would be in German. Yes. So every time the very low-pitched objection sound comes in from this man, which I noticed it was very, very low-pitched for some reason. But just a very, very deep voice is doing it, which is going to go Eisblach instead. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? Oh, lot of hearts. What happened next, detective? Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as you could. Hold it! How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Oh, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Eisblach! Detective Yusuf refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sorry. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh, so much to look forward to these days. This is no time for detective daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. I don't know if you remember Cosmos Saw, but it's indeed connected to this Von Karma guy. The game doesn't go into it, of course, because it was made before TGA. is connected to this Von... It is indeed connected to this Von Karma guy. I never remember Karuma. I guess you'd need to elaborate on that then, I suppose. Because I'm racking my brain and I can't come up with anything, unfortunately. Yeah, feel free to give me the deets on that one. Okay, and you found Edgeworth there at that time. Hold it! What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Eisbach! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. He's got a share of Einspruchs. I don't remember if I pointed out the part where one of Genshin's students took on the name of the sword himself. Why does his ejection sound so evil in this game? It is so ridiculously deep or low-pitched for whatever reason. If it's been like altered to make him sound like not human, I don't know. But yeah, it sounds definitely strange, and it would really weird you out, I suppose. Sounds like Bowser doing it. It's like, yeah. But not Jack Black Bowser, though. If it was Jack Black Bowser, he'd probably go, objection, 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 objection. He'd probably do that, to be honest with that. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, you say. Hold it! He's been there for over 40 years, so... I mean, yes, he is an old chiseled man. But would he really have a voice that is like... I don't know, akin to Chris Judge? I'm plucking a name out of my head for something that I've been playing at the same time that I know it also has a very deep voice. And the one that came to my mind is Chris Judge playing Kratos in God of War. That's the one that came to my mind. So, oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know! Nobody knows. But we'll all find out together, maybe. So why did you think he was suspicious? You should know! We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors! Eisbach! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings! Deep, trusting, poppycock! I've never had so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force! Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue! Ganz schnell! Next morning, a body was found in the lake. Oh dear. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Bullet found and added to the court record. Thank you for evidence. So you had to arrest Edgeworth.
Why did you have to arrest future husbando? What gives? Hold it!
Why is that? Well, we found the Moida weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please, revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The mortar weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Really? Hold it! What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? The order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times and bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick! He's glaring at me.
Very well. I shall explain. You had ein Frage about the ballistic markings, so I shall give you... I can't remember how you say answer in German. Anyway. Actually, Josh, you do it. I want a siesta. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Oh, hi! Hello, Len. Yes, it's been a bit. Hi, how have you been? And we are getting stuck into the first bit of the trial of episode 1-4 of Phoenix Wright 820, and it has been a fun time so far. I hope your life has been good and well and fun and lovely.
The order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Although I could declare a verdict at this point. However, 999, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess! Now! But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes, this court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who is running this court anyway? It's pretty much a kangaroo court by this point. He is Von Karma being definitely what you'd call a master of puppets right now. Master of puppets, he pulled in the strings. Daylight savings has ended, or started, I can't tell, over here in Australia. Now your streams are an hour later than usual. That is correct, yeah, for most parts of the world that observe daylight savings, and have had their clocks changed. Yeah, I am either going to be, most likely going to be an hour earlier than many people are, because everybody's now fallen back for the hour, and given that Japan does not observe any daylight saving, yeah, that's why I'm now starting streams slightly an hour ahead, so do pay attention to that. The recent schedule I posted on my socials and in the Discord as well, that has been, we've made sure to edit the information late to make sure that the times are accurate. So now we're putting the timetables up in GMT for the British folk, and I think EST is still being followed right about now, but I could be wrong about that. We'll see. We're falling forward because I assume Southern Hemisphere season and so on and all that. Oh, yeah, you're probably, yeah, Southern Hemisphere is literally topsy-turvy, probably down there, yeah, you're probably right. So I'm an hour later than it is for the Australian folk. I see. Or all the Southern Hemisphere folk. Okay. Yeah, we'll bear that in mind. Make sure you know what your times are like. Okay, December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon! And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot at that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Were you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. Sorry, it's no good.
Ah!
I know! I'm not good for anything, am I, Ned? If I can call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Oh my god, we could be ruthless if we wanted to. Holy dickens. Maybe in the playthrough in my own time, but we'll play this seriously. So go on then. No, of course not. I need you here. Almost somewhere over here. Well, I assume with you it's almost winter. Yes, it is. Yeah. We're in like the sort of the in the midst of fall, I would say. We're gonna have the leaves change all of their lovely like red and ambers before they then all fall down and go away for winter, and it gets really cold over here. So we'll see. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. And what's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Hey, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Yes, I did try to do that exactly like Big the Cat in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, when you start doing tricks off ramps. So the very first, when you do when you do your first trick off a ramp in Crossworlds when you're playing as Big, all he has to say for it is just, whoops. There you go, Stella knows. Yep, exactly. Give me the brain cell. We're sharing it. It's fine. It's like, whoops. Whoa. Yeah. Right, court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Ja. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Gets really annoying because for places like America, I'm now 2 hours ahead, 1 hour ahead from me, 1 hour behind from them. Yeah, it's time zones deal with daylight savings in very weird ways. Some people not at all. Sometimes within the same country, it's not the same. Sometimes even within the same like province or state, it's not the same. You know, it's silly. It's almost like it should be abolished entirely. We'll see. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university?
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
No, 9999. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Losing it a bit when Arg was playing his bait to defeat his favorite character, being just whoops. Right, yeah. Time sense makes sense to me. It literally just daylight savings. Okay. Yeah. Did I say time zone should be abolished? I meant daylight savings. Let me correct myself if I was wrong first time. There you go.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Alright, oh boy, you get to hear my very terrible bad Southern Belle accent. Here we go.
It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this band coming from the lake. And when I looked out the window, I saw two giants in the boat. Then there was another band. There wasn't nary a thing in the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! Order! I will have order! Ha. Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet! A cross-examination? 999. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine your witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless Frage. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. But what are you gonna do? Do you really think that there was a contradiction in the facts in their testimony?
I know a couple of times that literally on the border between states with and without daylight savings. I have no idea how they deal with that. They try, that's all I can say. I don't live there, I wouldn't be able to say. I can only guess that they just give it their, you know, good college try, you know? But yeah. But was there a contradiction with the facts in the testimony? Found in the victim's body, the markings match the murder weapon belt. So you only found one gunshot wound? You only found one bullet from the body? But we had 2 gunshots heard? I think that might be the thing we contradict here. We're gonna say, because we haven't done so in a little bit. I'm so confident that I'm going to save. I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Phoenix, you get advantage on your next, you get +2 experience points, and you get advantage on your next roll. That's a shout out from a friendly back, yes. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I don't imagine it will be. It just means we get to do the thing and get all the flavor text. Because of course. So it's either the fact that... it's, that was relevant to case 1, not here, and enough about time zones. As it turned out to be, yeah. It took me a while to get around to that, I think, at the end, for case 1. But yeah. So, it's either the fact that we only found 1 bullet recovered, but there were 2 shots heard by the witness. Or maybe it's something that the dates are getting a bit confused. Let's just get our flavor text. Hold it! Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day!
Huh? Yeah, well, yeah.
Einschlag! I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your little next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. You was in your car. She was driving in her car. Hold it! Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Well, if it does, press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Einschlag!
9999, Herr Phoenix. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nicht, nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Oh, thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I can imagine that probably wasn't relevant anyway, but that was gonna be fun. You heard a bang come up from the lake. Wait, come up from the lake? Elaborate, please. Hold it! So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope. A little after I heard that noise.
Einschlag! She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Man just wants to get things just... At literally 88 miles an hour with this dude. 88 miles an hour, literally all the time, every time. You saw 2 gents out in the boat when you looked out the window, okay? Hold it! Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Is it really? Nope, I want to try pressing further just in case we get... Wait a second! I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course.
Einschlag! The witness has certified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. He is hiding something, really, yeah. Because of what it is, yeah, every time when a loud noise is detected, this camera is set to take a noise. Thus, there were 2 loud noises, but yet you've only recovered 1 photo. That's also interesting to note. But let's keep on with the pressing. There was another bang. Yes, there was. Hold it! Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Einschlag! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? To be a dick for giggles, I think, by this point. Wasn't there anything on the lake but that boat? Oh yeah? Hold it! Are you sure about that? Said like a true John Cena.
Yeah, sure it's Country Gal Campbell.
Well, that sounds pretty sure. So sure that I'd like you to press further on it. How come you're so sure?
Well, Hayek, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boats. Miss Hart, you... Einspruch? 9999, Herr Wright. Herr Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained? Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all that we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I would have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens again, you'd have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
Hold it! It was me!
Me, Maya! Sorry, I thought I saw my mentor then and not not the sister. Oh god. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not! Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake! It It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lana! Hey, what's the big odd thing? You treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it! I saw Edgeworth!
Einsprach! Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No! No! Someone says wait.
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Oh, 999, Fraulein. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Herr Phoenix Wright? Wrong. I'm gonna say wrong. Wrong! Was? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again! Damn, caught her out. Order, 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 order. I don't know if I'm gonna say order that many times. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. No, I don't think I will. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Pass! Miss Slaughterheart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court!
No, I am! If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me!
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick! I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck!
Maya!
Oh no, I'm all on my lonesomes.
Ha! I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Herr Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find the contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
She moody right now. She's moody in the dock. That last statement where you said you clearly saw Edgeworth, did you really? You must elaborate on this, please.
I saw it clear as day! The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth!
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Oh goodness, I literally only have this. Right, gotta press it. Gotta press it for all it's worth. Hold it!
Well, what about the other man? Einsprach! You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it! If you can.
I am not allowed to press!
Fair enough. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn! That's it? I don't know if I can find anything, but I can't squander her efforts.
So, I is not allowed... Ooh, goodness me, okay. Right. This is the most confident save I have ever done, literally ever. Don't worry about it. You saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. But really, was it? Because your photo really suggests otherwise. For all I know, those are just two... I don't know, just two slender men having a nice leisurely boat ride in the middle of the night in the foggy lake. But at the same time, you know, they get into a fisticuffs, and then one of them pulls out a 22 caliber on the other, and then shoots him, and then he becomes the real Slender Man, the one and only. So yeah, is this photo really that clear?
Objection! Got you! Got you, Miss Hart! Finally!
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph, because I do, and it makes me laugh.
The photo I took?
The very same. There is something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men in the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point. Einsprach! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Bitte!
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Kammer. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself!
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course! I said I could, and I meant I could!
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karmer's carefully vague testimony!
And then we get her to do it all over again. How was Edgeworth seen? Mr. Edgeworth, would you please stand up? Mr. Edgeworth has not followed the first rule about not being seen. Don't stand up. That's all I got in my head. Alright.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Oh, this one's better be good. Wouldn't you arguably see less with binoculars? Or you wouldn't be able to see not nearly as, like, only marginally better. Probably not enough to make out exact faces in the mist. I think that's where we're gonna go for this one. But anyway. It was a cold night, it was a dark and stormy night, and the mist was thick as grits. Hold it! So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
The defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Judge has just teared Phoenix Wright a new one with that one. Oh my god! Nobody loves me. I cannot believe the judge just inadvertently gave out the biggest burn ever to Dear Phoenix. Holy shoot. Wow. Okay. You got back into the car when you set up the camera. Okay. Hold it! Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic...
Einspruch!
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hutt seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Yep, that's what we call destroyed. Phoenix just catched the most visceral stray ever. Just like accidentally just goes like that. Phoenix Wright is on the edge of it, rather unluckily, unfortunately, and he just goes like, ow, jeez. Really felt that, you know? You brought your binoculars with you. Yep, I see. Hold it! Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday, you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
What do you need, a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Einspruch! The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this.
If you find nothing in this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
I feel like I'm slipping every so often into giving Judge the same German accent I'm giving Von Karma. Because they're both very old men. Let's be how it is. Me wonders if this is relevant. I think it might be. So that would give me ample opportunity to continue pursuing this line of questioning. I'm so confident I'm gonna save about it. Let's press further. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I'll hear ya. Well, the camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Hold it! Because we are pressing that new statement. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, say, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Einsprach, Mr. Wright. I would not have you battering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
No, wait a minute!
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
We had the guys out on the lake. You looked out with your binoculars. Okay. Hold it! If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
Dad, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Don't make it actually the last thing that you do. Giant life form appears in godlike. Would you rather say that you were, I don't know, a hobbyist amateur photographer trying to get their hands on a photographic evidence sighting of the giant life form Gordy? I think that's maybe what you were trying to do instead. You're trying to pass off your lackadaisical hobby as actual research. Let's try it. Have a look at it. Yeah, that's fine. And let's try it. I am wrong. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statements just now related? They aren't they? Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. That didn't win any points with the judge. That's fine. That's why we're confident saved. That's why we were so confident about our option that we saved. Don't worry about it. Okay. Once I was finished setting up, he got back into the car. The mist was thick as grit, so it was very foggy. Once you finished setting up the camera, you got back in the car. It was set up to take pictures of meteor showers. Oh, no, it couldn't have been! Because as far as I know, unless the meteor literally comes and lands right in front of you, meteor showers don't typically make sound. At least none that you'd hear from the observable distance that you'd see a meteor shower from. So, yeah, this is gonna be it then. Objection! You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie!
Sassy!
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Mrs. Hart. And also, that was also, you know, pretty obvious about it as well, I suppose, yeah.
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
I have evidence. Take a look at this, Your Honor. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? She was trying to get a snapshot of Lake Monster. Take that! Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart.
I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? I see you proved I was down on the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
Well, that's a good point.
Would I have evidence of that right now?
That is an interesting conundrum, because nothing sticks out at me right now that will prove this. But also, I feel like I might have it. I just need to think about it a bit more. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll think about it over the little break, and then when we come back, we should have an answer, and we'll see how it goes. Right. So we will run ad breaks as per usual in this little few minutes of intermission time to get rid of the pesky pre-rolls for you in Twitch land. So do some business to take care of yourselves during that time. If you're in YouTube land enjoying this video, hopefully there will be no break in the highlight. We always cut them out. But if you want to quickly pause, go do some self-care business and then come back to us later, that is always a fantastic idea to do. So make sure you take care of yourselves, and we will be back in a few minutes time to continue this and hopefully get an answer for you. So I'll be back in a few minutes. See you soon. Right then, before we consider that we have actual proof for this one, I'm gonna be doing this first, saying hello, welcome back to the video. If you've enjoyed this video so far, if you're watching this in YouTube land, then of course do let me know. You can leave likes and comments down below. If you want to go further with your love and support and want to see more of this kind of thing in the future, please hit subscribe and please hit the bell as well so you get those notifications about new uploads coming your way very, very soon in this series and in all the other ones that I'm doing currently. Right, this game wanted me to consider if I have proof that you're trying to get the photograph of Gordy. What we know about your camera is that the shutter goes off when it detects a loud noise. Article about a large monster sighted at the Gourd Lake. The only thing we get of that is just that. So yeah, do I have evidence of this? If you wanted, I guess if you wanted a... Like, if you wanted a clean photograph of something that makes a lot of noise, that's the only thing I can really think about. The only thing I can think for this, really. But I could be entirely wrong about it. I'm gonna say that yes, I do, question mark? I did do a confidence save here, just in case I didn't, we're gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one because yes. I think I have proof, but we'll see. I have it! Proof! Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the one was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? I mean, it would be the photo itself. It would be the camera itself, surely. Because wouldn't the monster make a loud noise? If it was a real monster? Possibly, maybe, mayhaps. Let's try. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, the proof, Mrs. Hart, is your own camera.
Huh?
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. It doesn't exactly say that, neither in the close-up photo here of the newspaper print, nor does it say in the summary, but that's like what I think it was going to try and drive at. So luckily we put that together there. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly! What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as he so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though.
Oh, something will change. It has to. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I'm gonna spot it. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Witness testimony. God, she has a lot to say to this lady.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then, I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fry.
And hope to fry and make some delicious chicken fingies. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I struck! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karmer is up to something, I know it! He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first! Ha ha ha, very funny. Do not let him know that my head is nearly 100% of the time head empty, no thoughts. Do not let him know that. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we would let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. It's gotten serious. Seriously epic. Let's see. Am I allowed to press or am I gonna get pinged for it? Let's see. Hold it! Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm hot falutin and not to be called a minor of anything.
You're just an investigative photographer. Hold it. An investigative photographer?
Yup. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. Well, guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just sat hanging in the sky.
Sorry, I'm not thinking that. I'm gonna blurt this out loud because what the hell? A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Could be out the window like that very same unidentified flying object. Could be out the window like that very same UFO. Yep. What a scoop it'd be if you got a picture of the monster. Wouldn't it just? Too bad it's not real. Hold it! If it was real, you'd be short about Tree Fitty right now. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV!
I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot standing on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hi! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Save me from the trouble, thank you. And that's why you were camping out. Okay. Hold it! And that's why you put your automatic sensor on your camera?
Yep! Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
it snaps a shot.
Yep!
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
Me, deep in thought, just like, For reals, my dude? For rizzle, my dizzle? We'll see. That's all you were hiding. Are you sure about that? Hold it! I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually,
Einsprach! Mr. Wright, I shall not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case! Oh, whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told him to keep quiet. You looked straight out of the lake when you heard the bang, okay? Hold it! Exactly what sort of sound was it?
well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
Me is just a pondering, a wondering. And depressing a bit more. And meanwhile, her voice actor is going to yawn a bit more. Sorry about that. My brain needs oxygen. Hold it! So there wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? Why not do that? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Then you saw a flash near one of the men's hands. You heard another gunshot. Yeah, that's right. Hold it! Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Oh, wait. So you're thinking maybe he was shot for some other place? I don't think so. No. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Oh, trust me, I'm sure there was something, because you said on... You just watched the boat the whole time, then you saw a flash. You just watched that boat the whole time. Let me look at that again. You doubt she'd waste any time looking for a boat. Right, she'd waste no time looking at a boat because why? She's gonna waste time because why? Because maybe you conflagrated this. Maybe you confused the sounds. But that one gunshot maybe being a very crisp and clear one for Gordy. Really? So surely it goes back to this then, I think. Let's try. Yeah, very obvious you were transfixed and trying to find Gordy, of course. Objection! Miss Hart! Were you really looking at the boat?
Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it! It's the only thing out there! Any normal person would be looking at it!
I agree. Any normal person would. But you have been far from normal today. But you... Oh my god, I said the line before. I just got the foresight. Can see the future. Oh my god. But you are far from normal.
What? You don't want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at that lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what! You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah!
Order! We'll continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did decide to take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a little bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing. Really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I wasn't sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But, hey! You got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Oh, nice, Sprack! Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she gonna say before being so callously interrupted? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photos show something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? I'm 100% confident about this, but I'm gonna save. You must make her show the thing. Show me what you got. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why is that enlargement not being presented to the court? Einsprach! Because it does not exist!
What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place! Yo fool, yo coot!
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart! Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Einsprach! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
And here it is.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo enlarged. Updated photo report. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. And now added to the court record. Large photo. Ha! Happy now, Mr. Height. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. 999. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose it means that the cross-examination is over. Obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait! It's not supposed to go like this! There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere! Oh, this is bad. Real bad. What should I do? What we should do is confidence saves first. Gotta get them in. Gotta make sure you're keeping on top of that. Do not wait and see. I mean, what other evidence is there for this? I figure something that's a possibility. If you look right into the top right of the map, there's another little open beach area that opens out to the lake. We could suggest that maybe we could give evidence as to how that how that other gunshot happened. Maybe it came from somewhere else. Or we could say, wouldn't you have found 2 potential bullet casings or pistol bullets if there was a second shot fired? This is interesting. Like, what can we see in the photo? The thing about it is that the shot was fired from the gun holder's left hand. Just nothing's really coming out, this one, but show more evidence about it. I don't know. Object to the enlargement. That could be the option. We'll try that first. Your Honor! There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement! Oh, what might that be? We'll see where it goes, because it sounds like we got the chase music back, and we'll see. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what is strange about this photo. Oh, and now I can't go back to get a look at it. If he fired from left-hand gun, and they found the gun bullet from the victim's heart. Oh, that's where the wound was. There's gotta be something that, like... The only thing I can make out of this is that the fact that the gun is being fired from this side, which could either say that the resultant wound wouldn't be where the heart is, or this man is aiming somewhere else entirely, and it's from somewhere else that the second thing, the second gunshot happens from, to, like, finish the job. Maybe they never meant to shoot. That's the thing. That's the thing. Let's go with the gun itself and the way that it's been held in the shooter's left hand. Is it really going to hit the heart from that side? We'll try. Take that! Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. Oh, what about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Because like I say, yeah, your heart is outside of you, surely. I'm trying to... Yeah, you normally get that side of you. That's where they normally put the stethoscope to, like, get rid of your heart. Surely, isn't it? Yeah, your heart's on your left side of your body. and if he shot point blank from the left side, that would more like hit that side where there is no... where it's either gonna miss or not hit anything vital like the heart, or have less chance to hit something vital. I mean, it could still do, obviously, but yeah. Getting done in the heart is obviously, you know, pretty lethal in itself, but maybe here you'd get away with it, potentially. Then I think it's that we've got to do the autopsy report to say that the bullet shot was to the heart, but how can you get to the heart if your shot was point blank and you find it from the left-hand side, because it would hit the victim's right side of their right side of the body, not where the heart is. That's got to be it, surely. Take that! Could be wrong. I'm not sure this warrants to take that. I better think this one through. Mr. Wright, please hurry up. We haven't got all day. Yes, Your Honor, right away. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. I'm silly, I don't read. I am so silly, I don't read. I'm overthinking things, as per usual, I like to think. There's prints from Edgeworth's right hand, but it was fired from the left side. It was fired from the left hand in the photo. Yeah. What is it? What is it that meme does? The way she goes like... That's what she does, right? Alright. It's the gun itself, and the fingerprints came from the right hand, but the photo shows it from being fired from the left hand, and you're like, there. Take that, the evidence is clear! The man in this photograph is holding his pistol in this left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh boy, I think we've at least got a few more minutes out of this. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quietened down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. You may have proven that she didn't do it, but then who did do it? A little bit of a doobus-goobus for you there. If Edgeworth didn't do it, then who did do it? Ha! Precisely! As we have seen, there were no other people on select that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Miss Hart, the victim himself, or Larry? Oh god, we're not going to indict Miss Hart, are we? We can't! Surely not. Oh, we are saying this could have been a bit of a pact. Oh, goodness. I mean, whichever way this goes, it'll be funny. It'll be fun to try and find out. Yeah, was it gonna be self-inflicted? Was that the plan all this time? Let's try. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Einspruch! I am so very, very sorry. Oh, es tut mir leid, Herr Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Ugh, 999. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order, order.
Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Oh dear, he sent in the updated autopsy report. Oh damn. Sometime on the 24th or 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. Autopsy report updated in the record. Had to send in the updated report, didn't you? Darn it.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to have been the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Now I am going down to a pub for a pint with the boys.
Because the judge always needs to be going early for something, right? There you go, we're back. I put in your suggestion for me there. If you got any more suggestions for what the judge could be doing after he wraps up trial court proceedings for the day, what is the judge going to get up to afterwards? Like, what plan does he have afterwards? We've had Pilates, we've had bowling alley with the district court from the other nearby town. We've had just going down for a pint with the boys. Yeah, what other plans could he have had? Give me your suggestions, however you want to, and I might throw them in as I might throw them in when it becomes prudent to do so. But anyway, December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yeah, throw them to me if you want on like a social media message, if you want to like tap me in the post or something, or you want to put that in the comments on the YouTube channel. Why not? Why not do that? Oh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright.
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway?
If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What's that?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? He never processed that word in his vocabulary, unfortunately. I requisitioned a transcript of Lauder's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang that she heard. Lotta's deposition. You heard 2 sounds, just like gunshots, just after midnight on the 12th or 25th. Add it to the court record. Thank you. Just cat jamming on those downbeats on the bass drum, just like all the time on the kick. I love a good rhythm. It's lovely. Alright, day 2 investigation to be continued right now. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why did you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Silly little Maya. We love you, you're a bean, but sometimes you overstretch yourself. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew!
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Something that I wish I had, but don't. Something I wish I had as well, to be fair. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably should have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
We got her, right?
We got her! Come on!
Does she have more to say about Mother?
My mother.
Now I've shown her the photo, I'm not sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. So not that indeed. Maybe do you like that?
Oh, wasn't that the enlarged photo Lana was talking about?
Uh-huh.
Huh. It's nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you?
I mean, tell me something I don't know, Maya. Really?
But sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
No, I can't be mad at you on that one, honestly. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Let's see if this is our point of call that we're gonna go. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Yeah, Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Yeah, I got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Because Gummy is a good boy. He would not dare go against Edgeworth. Like, I know he sometimes is a bit rough in the gills with the salary evaluations, but he wants to stand by Edgeworth because he's good and loyal and he is a good boy. He must be protected. Yes. December 26th, Gold Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were here yesterday, but the cops are still all around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Well, I guess we can have a look-see. December 26th, Gold Lake in the public beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on the date with the lovely Fiancé. It's not there either. The woods or the rental shop? Let's try the rental shop first. Because this is our mystery location here that really hasn't had anything happen yet. December 26th, boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Fair enough, shut my mouth. Let's go back to here. No examine anything needed. Let's go to the woods. December 26th, Gold Lake Woods. Ah, there's the boy! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hi, pal. The trial today, Yeah? What about the trial? Was I dashing? Was I awesome in it? Well, I was gonna say good show, but wasn't really all that. Oh, you did say Mr. Edgeworth. You did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you. You know? Thanks. Right. Let's get some info out of you. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. There were 2 witnesses, I should say. Yeah. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Alright. Literally got you in a dog's collar, I can see. Oh, right, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and then becoming a prosecutor, and then being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Oh man. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would happen in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lips trembling. But really? Nah, cold as ice, Edgeworth? Nah. Really? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Meyer and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait! I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this rent, to pay this month's rent, too. I mean, wishful thinking, I'm not sure that Edgeworth's pockets run that deep, and even if they did, you'd have more chance of, threading a needle with a grain of rice. I.e., not that big of a chance, really. So, yeah. So, move, beach, no one at beach. No, we're not shop, but we were just double checking. I think with this we go back to no, not the woods. No, not the woods. The entrance, and then we can move on to detention center. Is this where we finally get her out? December 26th, detention center, visitors room.
Hey Nick, you finally came! I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go!
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? I was looking at a criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thanks for the bail.
Oh, thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? Huh. I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanna win the case. I gotta do it. Would anything new occur at Grossberg Law offices on this fine day? Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, guess I can go back tomorrow if I need anything. There was nothing there.
Fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh dear, I both trust and utterly distrust those words. Okay, none of that, but maybe something new occurs when we come back to the Gold Lake with Maya in tow.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth.
Oh, hi, y'all! Oh, hey, it's Lana! Y'all really did it today!
Well, what do we do now?
No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. And I just went up there and started blabbing my own thing that came to my mind.
Lotta. Yeah, you're right. You really ruined my day.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What could you possibly want to do to make things up to me? I trust and utterly distrust this. So what did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fun the next time I witness a murder. Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder and hopefully the only time you witnessed a murder? Please don't go make a habit of seeking out murders now, Lotta. Don't do this. So what about Gordy?
Right! Well, the way I figure, trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lana! You go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Please do not put too many things on your plate, for goodness sake, girl. So, Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you say. Actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? Thank you, Fran. I didn't realize. I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. But I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these some folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most of us are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
it can't be that bad of a deal, right? Or am I gonna be like Luigi says sometime in the Super Mario Super Show where it's like, oh, no, I'm gonna regret this. I'm probably gonna regret this. We don't have any of the leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You can pull me off your rocker. I might not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. When I need from you, it's information about Gordy. Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't. I mean, Gordy might not exist.
That bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first. You got it?
Oh, okay.
Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick. Let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Where are the Mythbusters when you freaking need them? I swear. Okay, we go to the ninja, huh? Suddenly, festivals out here at Gourd Lake Public Beach. What's going on here? What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Why on earth? Yo, Maya! Oh, God. I think we're gonna need a bit of a break before we continue talking to Larry. We're gonna have to do that then, so we'll do that very, very quickly here for a couple of minutes. I need to rest my vocal cords as well, and then we'll come back and do just a little bit more of the stream when we come back from the break. So go and do some business if you have to during this break. We'll run the ads and get rid of the pesky pre-rolls with them as well. But if you are watching this in YouTube land, there will be no break in the highlight, but do please go and take a pause if you want to. This is a long video at the end of the day. We just want to make sure that you are taking the very best care of yourselves that you can. So if you want to pause and come back to us later, that's absolutely fine. But in any case, we will be back in a few minutes and continue where we left off here. So, see you in a bit. Right, it's time to get going. Bring back the cool beats of the Steel Samurai theme to welcome us back into the final part, I think, of today's session. And we'll see where is a good point to get the thing cut off. So we'll see. Alright, here's the man again, the man, the myth, the legend. Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kionce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it'd be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yeah, what's going on here? Talk about Edgeworth for a bit. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, he made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh?
Hey, Larry! Did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Oh, right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Surprise, he blurts out with just like this in-depth lore dump about this whole thing. Just a surprise comes out of this man, but no. not quite, that's fine. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy. Oh, I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in to Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you inflated it by yourself.
Sure, it's not as silly as that, right? Wouldst thou have a look at the photo and see what you might be able to tell from this? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs. Hot dog. He is selling over hot dogs. What about you? Can you corroborate that? No. If I show you gun? No. If I show you bullet? No. If I show you map of lake? No. Autopsy report? No. Camera? No. Doubt you know anything about that? No. Larry's useless right now. That's fair enough. As I imagine he probably might be in all honesty. But it's finally something happened here. Let's have a look.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. Going down to the Winchester for a pint.
I get it.
Wow, really? Nothing at all. Well then. Show me up, why don't you? Okay, to the woods. Board Lake Woods, December 26th.
Hi, y'all! Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving! Gets cold out here at night time. Huh, it is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. No, you don't! No sneezing! Achoo! I told y'all, no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. You're triggering one of those fun karma finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry.
She had a cute sneeze, though. I made sure to do, like, my similar kind of sneezes where I go, like, achoo! You know, like that. I made sure.
Yeah? Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my file? Nick, hey, the lady.
Why me? Because you're the main character, you've got main character syndrome, you silly bean. People are gonna be bullying you all the time because you're the main character, you're the perfect target for bullying, you silly. Yeah. Wait. Give me a moment, did I go back to Laria? Did I ever present... I don't think I ever presented this, did I? Let's try. Can't believe it. I said Larry was useless and I didn't present the one thing that he would be useful for. I can't believe this. Oh, damn it. That's the guy selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
No, I think somebody probably just saw something that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. How? I mean, no, still pretty darn useless. All things considered. Lotta's camera is staring out the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. doesn't leave it out here to get stolen? Nah, that was me thinking they could probably, like, see what those photos took, if anything. Although, would it really be that useful? Oh, we can talk to her about things that happened.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh?
Hey, DBL. Ready before the end. Yeah, we just got a little bit left. You're just in time for that one, no worries. Also, I love the Eevee. I love the Eevee. Who gave you the Eevee?
Oh, I love that. So cute.
Well, did you say you had information about the case? Tell us that, at least.
Like I said, I'll trade you for the dirt on Gordy.
Well, tell me more about Gordy first, or like what you know, and then maybe we can use that to find some more for you. Like, toss us a bone here, for crying out loud.
What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? A UFO! A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get the career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. What, so you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
It hasn't gone forward. Okay. Right, I'm gonna be on the lookout then for something that is afoot. Not a Bigfoot, but something afoot for the Gordy one. They're a Pokemon streamer from up north. Ooh, very nice. Right, yep, nothing out there then. Back to the beach. You've got nothing else for me. I want to take a look at these flags very, very carefully here. I want to point out the 5th flag from the right, from the left, and also the 5th flag from the left. In fact, the 5th flag from both sides, because I'm pretty certain that the blue, white, and red layered on top of each other is not a flag, as far as I'm aware. And I'm also pretty sure that if the orange, white, orange with the grey dot is meant to be India, then it's meant to be green on the bottom. I am a nerd for flags. I could be like Sheldon Cooper and present my own show called Hello, welcome to Fun with Flags. It could be like that, you know? Exactly like that. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Oh, really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. And I will leave them to their own league, it's fine. I can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original Samurai Dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their products the original first wins! Why don't you try adding world famous to design? Hey, good idea! Oh no, what have I done? We've given the fool some ideas. Ideas are a very dangerous thing.
So what's this machine?
That? Oh, that's a compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Oh, neat.
I just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. For Naturally. Gotta talk about the flags then. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in the cold wind under a cold sky.
I don't know. I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere.
Everybody get up, 5 will make you get down now. Oh goodness. I love that. Congratulations on the streak. Well done.
It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The war of the what?
Oh, what? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we're the only ones.
I ask again. What the heck is it? You're not gonna get an answer, Phoenix. Just accept. Just accept. You'll be fine. So where am I gonna get my freaking evidence of Gordy being a thing? Could try one more time to move to the rental shop. Examine the rental shop for things, maybe. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. And it's a shame. There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in the boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Yup. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. You don't know the first thing about investigating, do you? You gotta look in every suspicious looking nook and cranny. You're doing it wrong, Phoenix. I hasten to add. So really, where else can I move to? Criminal affairs? Move things on from here, maybe? Hey there, pal. Oh, what's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Miss Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Yeah, please talk. That was the investigation proceeding. It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was a victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out of and hit him with the court tomorrow. How about I read my own thoughts again, and this time correctly? I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Or Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Anyway, side tangent. Do you know anything about a potential cryptid out there?
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Are you out of your minds?
Yeah!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons! I want secret weapons.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a K9 police dog, still in training, and the
Goodies boy! Missile!
Missile, here boy.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Aww.
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute! Look there, cute dog!
A cute dog. And this will help us. How? Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah! How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Hey, you never know until you try, pal. God! For all I know, you're just cosplaying as Bit the Cat on your weekends. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh no, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Yeah, right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Ah, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Which we're doing when we come back to this, because I have gone for a while. It is time to think about wrapping up for the show. But that is... that is the time. So hopefully when we come back to this, I can remember that we will be borrowing some secret weapon gadgets. Dog, fishing pole, or metal detector. Like take your pick your poison. We'll do that when we come back and play this again next time for our next episode. But what fun today, as per usual, with this good game. Fantastic trial session. Met Manfred von Karma for the good time at last. And the trial went haywire as usual, but we got through it, and now we are going to have a interesting time trying to search for evidence for a freaking mythical sea creature. The things you do for loyally business. Huh? How about it? I realized I was still in echo mode. I'm sorry. Alright, so with that, we are going to be doing more of this in our next episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, thank you for coming down for even just a little portion of it if you've been in the Twitch stream today. For however long you've managed to stick around for, I do appreciate it so much. If you're watching this in the YouTube video as well, thank you for that as well. By the way, Twitch people, we're speaking of YouTube videos, so if you didn't know already, we will have this episode ready for you in a week's time on the Laura Petalvod YouTube channel, just in case you have missed anything of today. You can watch it back there in a week's time, so check out the channel at that time, and hopefully this episode will be ready for you there. But if you are watching this currently in our YouTube video, and hopefully you've enjoyed your time in the YouTube video, of course, thank you for your patronage. As always, if it's your first time coming around here, I hope you've liked what you've seen, and the same to all of my regulars, I hope you've liked what you've seen too. If you have, don't forget to leave your likes and comments down below to let me know how you thought of today. And if you want to go further with your love and support, please consider subscribing. Please consider hitting the bell too. All of those things are super duper helpful. Make sure to check out the links in the description too to see my social pages, like my social feeds and my Discords, and my Twitch stream as well. You can come over there and maybe see one of these live streams being broadcast, maybe even right now. Who knows? But yes, come along for one of those. We'd love to have you there. And yeah, maybe we will have you over there at some point soon. I don't know, but what I do know is today was fun, and I have you to thank for hanging out with me today. If we've improved your day as a result of this stream, then hopefully you've enjoyed it, and that is awesome if we've made your day better as a result of it, and I hope we get the chance to do it again for you at some point in the future. And when we come back to this one, more loyalist shenanigans, which this time will include finding a mythical sea creature, because yes, why not? We'll have fun with it though. So until next time, stay and stay awesome. And when we come back to Ace Attorney, might see you there. Hope you've enjoyed today. If you have, of course, let me know through the usual ways. And hopefully, see you in the next episode, whatever that is. Love you all so much. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for joining me. And I hope to see you next time out. Take care of yourselves.